Greetings, everybody. It's Jeffrey Guterman with the Strat-O-Matic Sports Network. And this is a special program. This is an update for the games played on September 5, 1969. It's something I figured I would try a little different here, and to allow you all to watch me input the final two games and then update the standings and leaders, which I then typically post on the community board. First, we'll take this game here. Kansas City beats Seattle 7-3 for the second to the last game. And we will open up our 69 file. And we first had Butler with his 8th win. And then we take the second game, we had Broyles with his 11th win. That was St. Louis beating Montreal. Three to 1. That was our last game. And we'll check these off, these boxes here. Now we'll enter the games. First one is KC beats Seattle. This will bring us to 1632 up here. Then the bottom number down here should end up equaling 1632 when we add it up right here. Okay, so KC wins. That's 50. And Seattle loses. Then we'll add the St. Louis game. St. Louis wins 76. That puts them 4.5 behind. And Montreal lost. Now we add everything up in each league. First the win column, and then the loss column. Ah, 70, 40, 156. 139, 111, 159. It's good to keep your mind sharp. 120, 135, 116. That should be 816. And it is. Now, was that right, or should that be 8:15? It was 8:14. Wait a minute. Let's try that again. 140, 155, 139, 111, 159. I think it should be 8:15. 120, 135, and 116. Should be 8:15. Yeah, it is. 8:15 is what it should be. I don't know how I got 8:16 the first time. Now we do the loss column. 114, 120, 135, 161, 114, 120, 134, 140, 157, and it is 8:15. So we are good in the NL column. Now this should be 8:17 over here, making 16:32. And Kathy Harden has arrived. Hey, great to see you, Kathy Harden. You never disturb me. You never disturb me, okay? I am now going to do the AL. Probably going to have a game this afternoon. I have a lot of MLK Day OTDs to post. 160, 170 in the... Now we do the win column here. 160, 175. 144. 110, 115. 169. 110, 110, 115. And 99. And that's 8:17. That's perfect. Hope you're well, Kathy Harden. Indeed. Now the loss column. 60, 90, 100. 129. 150, 160. 102. 152. And 160, 174. And that's 8:17. That's beautiful. Now we add them up. 1632 is what the add up is. And that is the correct number. Oh yeah, I missed it. Well, I saw part of Green Bay. I saw part of Green Bay getting killing them. And then Dallas came back. I'm glad Green Bay won. Now I'm going to double check the games behind. We know that the records are correct. The games behind can always be messed up, even though I update them every game. Let me get some more coffee here. I saw the part of the first half, and I saw them winning something like 27-0. Or did they miss an extra point or something? And boy, did Dallas come back, but not enough. Let's get back to the games behind now, which is always fun to check. First we go St. Louis. We go 3, 6, 9, that's 4.5. You just divide by 2. You add the games behind they are in the win column and the loss column, and then divide by 2. This is 8, 18, 9, 20, 21, 22, that's 11 for the Cubs. Sometimes it gets a little harder when they're higher numbers. Mets, 68, 78, that's 11, and 54, 64, 11 and 13, 24, that is 12. Montreal, 57, 67. You see, if it gets to be a higher number, you might want to pull out your calculator, and that'll be 22 plus 26 in the loss column. 48 divided by 2, of course, is 24, so that's good. And then the Phillies, 74, 25, 74, 27, that's 52, that's 26. So we did the East already. We also email this file to myself after every date, just in case we lose it. Now in the West, 77, it's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 4.5, 68, 14, and 12 is 13. That's going to be another half, 13 and a half. And that's going to be a full game, 14 and a half. You can do those without even counting. Then we have San Diego, 49, 59, 69, 79, 33, plus 33. So we're done with the National League. And we can save this for a file that we will post. We'll rename it 1. We know that means NL. 1 is NL, 2 is AL, 3 is NL leaders. There's a screenshot. Just name it 1. Now we go to the AL. Detroit, 76, 86. Whoa. Oh, 76, 86, 96, 23. 39, 49, 59, 22. And that will be 45 divided by 2 is 22 and a half. Boston, 26, 23, and that's 24 and a half. Boston sneaking up on the Tigers there. Oh, that's good coffee. Now the Senators, 71, 81, 91, 28. And that's going to be 28, 39, 49, 59, 67. That is 28. Now the Yanks, 34, 35, plus 39, 49, 59, 69, 34. 69 divided by 2 should be 34 and a half. That's correct. Last place, Cleveland. 48. My Lord, and this should be 48. 39 is 48. So the NL East is done. Now Minnesota. 23. And 22. That'll be 22 and a half. Oakland A's, 22 and a half. Now the Angels, 61, 35, plus 32 in the loss column. 35 divided by 2, 7, oh, I messed that up. California, 35, plus 32, and that is 33 and a half. Chicago White Sox, 42 in the win column, 40 in the loss column, and that's 41. Royals, 46 games, wow, in the win column, and 46 in the loss. And then Seattle, 89, 47 in the win, 48 in the loss. That's 47 and 1/2 games. And that finishes the AL. So we'll save that one and label it as number 2. The leaders I'm less worried about because that could be reconciled after, so I just copy it the way it is because I keep it updated. We do it long like this because on YouTube they only allow these a certain size. Name that 3. And then we do the AL. See how Colbert snuck on. And here's the AL leaders. It has H.D. Jackson with his 50. It's a pretty smooth process here. Now we'll go to the, on the landing page, we go to community right here. And we start with 1969 NL standings through 9/5. You can post multiple pictures on this, but it's hard for people to, some people may not see it. Now we post it, and there it is. You can do multiples, but it's not worth it. Now we'll do the AL. Just copy this, and then make it AL. Do a new post. we add the image number 2. Everyone has a system, or anyone can have a system, whatever works for you. There's the AL. Now we'll do 1969 NL, individual leaders for home runs and wins through 9-5. And we'll add this number 3. And there it is. You see, it looks smaller before you post it. There it is. McCovey leading. We'll go over these. Now we'll do the AL. AL. And that's number 4. So, important thing is to find a system that works for you and is effective. If your system is no good, that's no good. But keeps my mind nimble. Exactly. Let's post this. Exactly. And there's Reggie Jackson with 50 there. Now we're going to go and we're going to email. I'm not going to show you. I'd rather not show you the actual email. But I'm going to email myself the file. And the subject would be SOM 1969 569. And whoops, we just add that. And send it. We can archive the one from the 4th, September 4th. Keep this one here now. Okay, so we got that done. Now we're going to go to XSpace and post the whole thing. We got a lot of MLK posts. There's the X post for this update. And let's just go. Standings and individual leaders for home runs and wins in the Strat-O-Matic 1969 replay, and we're just going to add them all 1, 2, 3, and 4. Not that anyone cares except for Kathy Harden and a few other people who I really don't know. There it is. Look at them all in there. So nice. Oh, we got to mention through 9/5/69. There it is. And then we post that. Oh. And now that's it. The next game, though, we do, by the way, when we post our next game, this is the current broadcast, the updates. We do so creating a new playlist called September 6, and we put it in our 1969 section. Okay, let's look at our, see what we got here, and go through just briefly the standings. The St. Louis Cardinals are 4.5 out. As you can see, they're trying to stay up to pace. Just barely. And the San Francisco Giants are also 4.5 games out. In the National American League, it's Baltimore and Minnesota all the way. Oakland has a hold on second place in the West. The Tigers and the Red Sox are battling it out for second and third place. Even the Senators are in it. For our leaders in the National League, McCovey with 44. I think he had 44 in real world. Juan Marichal has 23 wins. Bill Hands lost his opportunity to win 20, I think, and Necro did. Sometimes I miss a update where, you know, one of these people should have been updated on the leaders list. Oh, Phil Necro does have 20. You see that? So I failed to do that. We will, that shows that that's an incorrect, but we're going to update it here. Oh, I do have Necro with 20. Oh, good. All right. In the American League, Hot Dog with 50 home runs. Howard 2 behind with 48. Cuellar has 121. McNally has 120. So the Orioles have 2 20-game winners already. Boswell has 120. So that's about it, folks. I'm going to go. I have a lot of posting to do for my MLK Day posts. And I'm going to get to that. I just post a shitload of them. Stay strong, everybody. Stay well. And Kathy Harden, I'll be on probably around 1 o'clock for my afternoon game. We appreciate you being here. Take care.